Something happened a while ago, not too long ago, and the internet was on fire. And I just wanted to be quiet and just learn from it and just see what can I get from it personally. So I had to take some time before I talk about it in honor of the person involved. Now it's about the death of someone important and somebody that is loved by so many. And there's so many life lessons to learn from that. I will go back to the case of Chadwick Boseman. In his case, it was public. People saw him, but I agree that a lot of people judged because he didn't tell the world what he was going through. So people were judging, making assumptions that maybe this or that, whatever the case or whatever they judged him for, okay? But in this particular case, he kept quiet. I think I'm of the opinion that he died in dignity and honor because nobody knew what he was going through, or just a few people, or a handful, maybe 0.1% knew what he was going through. But this is the lesson I picked from it. Most people knew nothing about what he was going through. And from what people said with their mouth, this guy was still calling people and encouraging them in that time of his life, in his dying stage, days on earth. He was still encouraging people, praying for people, wishing them well, yet he told nobody about it, apart from just a few people, okay? And I learned something. I was like, yes, maybe 0.1% of people knew. And I just felt like, how come just a few people knew and or more people didn't know? So I just felt like, I want to be in a place. I don't want to be in the position of those that don't know. Why? Because he didn't want people to know, because he know what people will say and what they would think. So he kept it to himself. He died in honor and dignity, which I respect him for. I was just thinking, I would rather be one of those people that know about what somebody close to me is going through. So I was like, if he had told people, maybe he wouldn't have died in honor and dignity like he did. But he kept it to himself and just a few people. But I want to be among those few people in my life where I can know what people are going through and hold them and pray with them without judging them or without talking about it. If the person doesn't want it to be public, you get. So I just learned that people can still trust people with certain information, but they can't trust everybody with it. I would rather be one of those people. A few people knew what he was going through. They stayed with him, they kept quiet, and they stood by him. But most people didn't know what he was going through. Yes, not everybody would have spoken about it negatively, but he just preferred to be quiet. But no matter how it sounds, I'm sure a few people were aware. I want to be one of those people that will be aware of what people around me are going through, so I can stand with them when it matters most. God bless you.